start this video, I literally just want to let you guys know what hair I'm wearing in my hair today, and I'm going to tell you what products I use in my hair as well. So in this video, I'm wearing Iseehair, so a company from China called Iseehair. They sent me this beautiful wig that I'm wearing. It's a whole 13x4. It's a 13x4 wig unit. So 13x4 means ear to ear, but it's got a small part in here. If you do want 13x6, the company also sells 13x6, which means you can style it more. You can do a lot more, like up down, you can do a lot more to the hair when the frontal is much bigger. So I got my wig from Iseehair. They're based in China. Shipping took about 3 to 5 days to arrive in the UK. It was quite quick. The service was really great. In the box I got just a few lashes, how I can reach out to them. It also has their WhatsApp details in this section. Like, it's so cute. Like, it's like a thank you card basically, you know. And I feel like it's really important to have these kind of things when you're such a big brand like that. I also have a wig cap. I feel like a lot of Chinese vendors, they do this, they put a wig cap in. I also use this as well to protect my edges, because I glue my wigs down, so I have to use this to protect my edges, or I'm pissed without them. Do you know what I mean? So they sent me this as well. So that's all I got in it, which was really good. The packaging is just simple and formal, just a black box with their logo and stuff on it. The hair, it was really full. I'm not gonna lie to you guys here, I straightened this hair once and the hair was so good. I even went out in the rain to collect my food, and the hair, it was raining, and literally guys, I didn't have to straighten again. With this hair, it is so pretty, and the parting on this hair as well, I felt like it was so easy to pluck. Like, the plucking was so good. It was easy to pluck this wig, it was easy to style this wig. I didn't have to do too much to it at all. The only thing I used on this wig was mousse. Wig, how it stays so flat, I literally put mousse on it like this. I let the mousse marinate in it for a bit. The mousse that I'm wearing is called olive oil, and that's the mousse that I'm wearing. You know, one of my favorite mousses. I feel like it just lays my wig so good. Like, and I literally just comb it like that. Sometimes I will use the hot comb, and when I use the hot comb, it just makes everything like so neat. Do you know what I mean? Like, even the parting, like my parting, it didn't come with a parting. This is just a 3-part frontal wig. I literally made the own parting myself. So I literally just drawed a long line, and then I use a bit of concealer. You don't want to put too much concealer, because obviously, like, it would just look a bit tacky, and we're just not doing that. Like, we're trying to look pretty on any side. Like, we're really not trying to do that right now. So sis, don't do it, okay? Like, and just, that's it. Like, you don't need to do too much. Like, I feel like with this wig, it was so easy to work with. Like, literally so easy. Like, even if I was to stand up for you guys and just show you like how easy this wig is. So look how beautiful the wig is as well. Like, shedding wear, it hasn't even shed. And this is a 26-inch wig, 150 density, and it looks like it's 180. Like, the quality is so pretty. It's so pretty. Something that Bob Whiskey would do. And click the links in the description box below. If you're looking for an affordable vendor, if you're looking for a wig to last you a very long time, what you waiting for? Because I 100% recommend Iseehair. Definitely make sure you check them out. They have some good hair. I've worked with this company so many times on my channel, and I will never stop working with this company, because I really think they're actually amazing. Like, they're really good people. So definitely make sure you check them out, and I see you in the rest of the video.
Play with big toys. In the middle, every girl in the middle. In the middle, every girl in the middle. Have your man scream, way yo. Big girl play with big toys. In the middle, every girl in the middle. In the middle, every girl in the middle.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Miss R Fabulous, pretty from any side, wayoy, and I'm back with another video. In this room, it looks a bit different today, because as you guys know, I'm currently doing a bit of things in my second room, which is going to be my office space makeup room. So at the back of me, you can see a bit of cute decor and my office table here. So my apartment tour will be out soon. I'm just trying to finish off my office room and get that ready for you guys. I didn't want to rush apartment tour. I wanted to take my time, enjoy my home, you know, get used to being here, used to living alone. I just wanted to enjoy that kind of feeling. I want to say a massive thank you to all my supporters that supported me. Thank you for all the love and support every bloody time. Please guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the bell to know whenever I post a video, and just stay connected with me. Follow all my social media handles, my Instagram and my Snapchat. I'm always active on those two platforms. Let's get right into this video. I'm going to be talking about like something that I feel like a lot of girls suffer from, and especially me, which I did suffer from in my last relationship. I feel like one of my biggest problems was being victimized because baby, I ain't gonna lie to you, when that D game is good and when that D game is packing and you're so addicted to the schmeating, it becomes a problem that you face every day. Now with me, I was in a relationship for 2.5 years. It didn't last, but we move on to bigger and better things in life. I'm happy and that's all that matters. Okay, I know my worth now, sis. Okay, and I really hope that you guys are able to overcome any breakup that you guys go through. Guys, that being victimized is a serious thing. Have you heard of something called soul ties? Sis, research it. It's something that really happened. So I feel like I was in a relationship for so long, and where you consistently give yourself to that person, you consistently make love and stuff, it becomes a thing where your soul and body is now attached to that human being. My eyes really messed me up, and it had a lot to do with my mental health. A lot of people don't talk about these things because they think it's just like, yeah, like whatever kind of thing, let me just push it under the rug. No, being victimized is a serious thing. Like, it messes up with your emotions. 1 minute you hate the person, 1 minute you love the person, then you're emotional the next, you're moody the next. All you want is the D. And sometimes you have to really be bougie with yourself. Sometimes you have to really like not settle. Sometimes like you need to not let the D take over your mind. It's hard, I know, sis. I know you're sitting there saying, Renee, trust me, I know what you're talking about, but Renee, trust me, it's hard. Yeah, done that. In your mind, like sometimes it's your mind telling you that you want it, but really and truly you don't want it. Do you get where I'm coming from? I was victimized, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a really mad thing, and that's not something that I actually want to go through again. I feel like I wouldn't want to be victimized again, because I saw the impact it had on me, and I saw the way I was moving and the way I let myself go in that relationship, where I don't think that's something I want to experience again, because it was not good. It was really awful. Do you know what I mean? Obviously you love the D, the person D's good, stroke games packing, everything is just really intimate. Like, I feel like when people talk about schmeating, another word for sex, when you talk about schmeating, people don't understand the impact it can have on somebody. Like, especially if you're a type of girl and your emotions are very, very all over the place, you're a type of girl and you catch feelings quick, then you're going to be victimized. And when you're victimized and you're caught in that battlefield, it's hard to get out of that battlefield. It's hard for you to run away. But you're going to find yourself tolerating a lot of disrespect, tolerating a lot of stuff. You're going to find yourself not wanting to let go because you're so addicted to the D. Don't let that D have so much power over you. So that's something I went through, and I was facing that for 2 years, and I was battling with that for 2 years, why I settled so many times, because I allowed myself to be victimized. You get where I'm coming from? I also feel like it has a lot to do with spiritual connections. I feel like even being victimized like has a lot of things for me when it comes to watching porn. In case you lot don't know, I love watching porn, and I'm gonna be straight up, I bang out porn probably like 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, in a week I'll say 2 or 3 times a week I will watch porn. Depends on who you're with in a relationship, why your sex drive is really high. If you're with somebody that knows how to give you strokes, know how to dick you down, know how to make your belly and your feet do cripple, do you know what I mean? You're going to have a high sex drive. I feel like with me, my schmeating high was really high. Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, the drive was so high. There was a point where I was so addicted to watching porn, and I didn't know nothing else but porn at a time. I felt like when I was young back in the day, I didn't really watch porn until I started like really being sexual and getting the healing with it. My sex drive is really high, and I craved it a lot. But sometimes, like, I feel like I've trained myself to the point where it's like, I don't want to give myself to somebody yet until I know I'm in the right position to give myself to somebody. I feel like now I'm controlling it, because coming out of a relationship, and where you was in a relationship and it was consistently your sex drive was so high, you was victimized, a lot of things had an impact on me. I feel like that has a lot to play with my mental health as well. I feel like my mental health was so affected because when you're victimized, it's so fucked up. I feel like people don't really understand that. I feel like when you talk to certain people about it, people are just like, okay, cool, anyone can have sex, anyone can do this, but it's different. Like, I cry. Like, there was a time where we was schmeeting, we was doing the dirty, and I just burst out crying and telling him I loved him, like, our thing, whatever. And it was so deep, the emotions were so high, I broke down crying. I just couldn't. Like, the love, the emotions, the gripping, the scratch, like, everything was just like, the feeling, the emotions were so high, and I just remember just crying. But it was because I was being victimized. You get what I'm coming from? Like, even saying to you guys that I've never squirted in any of my relationship, and in that relationship I squirted for the first ever time, and it was a nuts feeling. Like, the feeling was just out of this world, yeah. But that goes to said I was so victimized towards the D game. Like, I was so addicted to his D. Like, it's like majority of the time I wouldn't even want to be with him. I just would want him to just fuck me, and that's it. Like, just give me your D and let me go. Do you get where I'm coming from? Give me your D and I feel better. A lot of young girls as well, when you're out there, pay attention and don't give yourself all the time. Like, don't be willing to just give yourself to a man. Like, even if you're in a relationship with a man, don't always feel like you need to give him a bit of you. Like, sometimes discipline him to know, okay, we just did this yesterday, I just gave you the pom pom yesterday, I'm not giving the pom pom again. I just watch porn. I don't even masturbate, but I feel like I'd rather just watch porn and I'm content. Like, that's why I feel like porn to me has become an addiction for me. I wouldn't say a mad addiction where like I need it, I'm catting for it, or I can't live without it. I prefer to just watch porn and then feel good about myself, and that's it, and go to sleep. Even like nowadays, I be watching it and I don't even feel anything. Like, nowadays I just watch it and I feel shit about myself. Like, ew man, like, why are you watching this when, like, you can be out here getting any man's D and you're out here watching porn, you're sitting on your bed, you're watching porn. Like, do you know who you are? Like, the fuck, you're a bad bitch. And what are you doing? Sometimes I just let myself down sometimes, and sometimes like, I feel like when I watch porn, the aftermath after makes me feel bad, because I start to overthink things like, God's probably watching me and I'm watching this, like, or I'm thinking to myself, like, this is not an example you want to see your child doing. Do you get where I'm coming from? So sometimes I look back and feel like if my little sisters was watching this, I would go mental on them. Do you get where I'm coming from? So when you watch porn, you're meant to feel good about yourself afterwards. I feel like no, like after I watch it, I feel completely shit. And I remember like on social media, Maggie was even saying like, oh, it's a spiritual thing, like it's the devil sort of thing. And it's true. I feel like watching porn is so bad for you. I feel like it's not good for your mental health. I feel like it's not good for you within yourself to grow as a person, to feel better within. Do you get where I'm coming from? I feel like when you watch porn sometimes, like even after watching porn, you feel so shit. Well, for me anyway, I feel like in the moment of watching it, you feel good. You're like, yeah, like you're seeing that big fat ass shape bounce back on that big D. Do you get where I'm coming from? Everything's just like, wow. But when you finish watching it, it's a bit too much. Do you get where I'm coming from? It's just like when you finish watching it and it's like, okay, what do I do from here? Like, I've just got cum all on my legs. Like, what do I do from here? I mean, you can agree to disagree. I'd rather you not on my channel. But this then again takes me back to when I say being victimized is a real fucking thing. From anyone that knows me, watches my channel, knows I've always said I'd rather go back to an ex or go back to an ex-person, one of my things that I've done previous stuff with in the past. I want to go backwards than go forwards and add another body count. And now my circumstances have changed because I felt like, you know what, with that mentality, realistically, it doesn't get you anywhere. Don't be out here sleeping with any and any fucking guy. Of course not. Don't be out here giving yourself to guys. But if you feel like going backwards is only going to cause pain for yourself, then okay, move on within yourself. Find better within yourself and heal within yourself. When the right time comes and another guy comes and he's so cool, he's the one for you, or things are going really well, then cool, give yourself to him. But I feel like even my situation now, like me even moving on from my ex-boyfriend, being in a whole nother relationship, being so fucking happy and content, leveling the fuck up as well in life, like things are just falling into place for me. I feel like even me having a boyfriend right now is like, I'm still overwhelmed because I was never expecting it. Like, I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I feel like when he asked me to be his girlfriend, I was just like screaming, smiling non-stop, couldn't stop smiling. I feel like even after that, like wanting to have sex with him, I'm so like, when I look at him, I'm just like, you know when you just look at someone, just like, you're just so sexy. Like the things I want to do to you right now, like dark chocolate, just from head to toe is amazing. I look at him and I'm just like, I want you. But I tried to control myself because I was like, I can't do this. Like, I don't want to be victimized again. I don't want to be obsessed with a guy's D. I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel like, okay, babe, we go on a date now and I just want a bit of you in the car. Like, Have you ever felt like you're just around a guy and you're just obsessed with this guy that you just want it every single time? And sometimes it's like, I don't want him to feel as if like I'm just a crazy girl, but it's like, when D game is packing, baby, you gotta give myself, because I've managed myself, I'm controlling myself, I'm kind of not thinking about schmeating. I'm also even like to the point where I'm just like, mentally I'm working on myself as well during this whole time. I feel like I'm controlling myself as well. I felt like ever since I've been fasting, praying, and you know, giving my life to God, and you know, really allowing God to come into my life and help me and change a lot of things that I've been praying for, a lot of things have changed completely, dramatically. You know, I've lost friends, you know, I've lost people in my life, and God has put other people in my life that, you know, have come and done so much things for me in the space of the short time that I've known them. And I'm just so happy. Like, honestly, this is the happiest I've been. You lot can see the glow, you can see the smile, you can see how I used to be. I'm back. This is Ren. Do you get where I'm coming from? Ren has been gone for so long. To finally have her back, I just feel absolutely out of this world. I feel so amazing. I said to you guys, I used to watch this 2 to 3 times in a week. Now I don't even watch it. Like, it's been a while since I've not watched it. And a while for me, it's been like a good 2 weeks since I've not watched it. And I feel like that is good, okay? And that's because I've been giving myself to God. I've been praying more. I've been doing things that I usually don't do. Do you know what I mean? Eating clean, cleansing, like all these things, drinking a lot of water. Like, there's a lot of things that I've been doing lately that I never thought Renee could actually do. And I actually want to say to girls that, listen, being victimized is a real thing. You might not think it is, but being victimized is a real thing. Don't let a man's big plug make you be so addicted to it that you start to go cuckoo up in here. You start to feel like you can't live without a man because you need that. You start to think, oh, you can't move on because you're not going to find someone that's got a bigger and better plug. No, sweetheart, listen. If a man ain't treating you right and he ain't doing what he's meant to do, and he's not being a man that you deserve, you gotta let go of that. Regardless if he's got a big D or not, sis, figure out, because you will never understand me. You will never understand Renee, because Renee is a very discombobulated person. One minute I'm like this, the next minute I'm like that. You know, that's what Libras are. You know, Libras are real bad bitches out here. We're unbalanced, okay? We are the scale. You cannot try and figure us out. Ladies, girls are always trying to figure me out. I just don't understand, because some days I'll be on Twitter tweeting I'm depressed. Sometimes I'll be on Twitter tweeting I've got a boyfriend. Next minute I'll be acting like I'm single. So you never actually know with me. And I don't like it. Like, I don't like being victimized. I don't like feeling like I need something and I can't get it. And it's like, when you can't get the plug, you're itching for the plug and you're just getting angry, because it's like, I'm horny. Like, I don't even want to turn on my phone, laptop and watch porn right now. I just want it. I want you to run up your plug in me. I finally got out of that being victimized stage. I finally got out of it, and it took so long for me to get out of it. So, like, if you're out there and you feel like you're victimized as well, you're also out there and you feel like you watch porn so much and it's affecting your life, let me know what you think in the comments, because guys, I watch porn all the time. Like I said before, like, I was watching porn, and after porn it used to make me feel so shit. Like, I used to feel sick. Like, I would always fall asleep. Every time I would watch porn, I fell asleep with the phone in my hand. I felt like it was God saying, you need to close your eye, cause what you do is bad. Look at God, why you sitting and watch porn? You know what's enough to do that. So sometimes I feel like God's the reason why he closes my eyes, because I always fall asleep afterwards. And it's like, I don't even masturbate. I'm not even playing with myself. I'm not even doing that kind of thing. So why is it that you're watching this, Renee, if you're not going to be juking? But I don't know what it is. It's just like, maybe I just want to watch it to learn new tricks, improve certain head game, like improve certain things for my man. Like, do you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm done with watching porn. Like, at this time in life, I feel like watching porn is just an X for me right now, because it just doesn't make me feel good afterwards. I feel like it has a lot of spiritual things in it. I feel like the devil is involved with that shit. Like, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, my name is Renee Mr. Fabulous, and I would love to get to know you guys more. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I love you all the time. Bye, guys.
Don't know what to do.